for a long time now.
Yeah.
Because when you got the 80s, they did it with the slasher movies.
Yeah.
They, bashed that to fucking death.
Yeah.
And then, the early, the 2000s, the fucking, paranormal, those fucking,
They still do the paranormal shit, the death, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. They do them to fucking death. It's like, okay, every fucking week there's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
And, back in, the 80s, it was, you always had, your main people, Jason, Freddy, Chucky.
But no, I mean, there's certain genres where, because there was a little bit, the zombie genre, had a cult following and stuff like that, and then they kind of fucked that up a little bit, man. Or they, for the more hardcore, for the more hard. I mean, I was a hardcore zombie fan, but it kind of, I will say, man, they kind of fucked it up, for me. Now it's there's this times where it's I can't watch a zombie film without getting annoyed.
I think that's probably my main problems with Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It's just been, it's unfortunate it's been just done to death.
Yeah.
That I can't give it, I'm pretty sure it's a good series, but I just can't give it, I just can't do it, it's just, I don't know.
Well, because everyone will be watching Walking Dead now, which, more power to it. Honestly, I don't mind, because I like the series and stuff. I don't watch it for other reasons, but, more power to it. Where's my fucking, where am I going with it? No, when they do certain things, what's it called, when they try to make a zombie movie fast-paced and shit, and it's dude, you're missing the whole point, man. Oh, they're scarier when they're faster. No, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They're fucking corpses, dick.
They're not supposed to move fast.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they become a horde, and they just overpower what you have.
Right? But no, and there's just so much shit that's just come on, man. This
I don't want to see a super zombie.
Yeah, leave it alone. Exactly.
Yeah. This is my problem with the remake of Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's oh, look, super zombie. I'm gonna punch out a window. How the fuck are you doing that?
Right?
You shouldn't punch out a fucking window.
Fuck, you couldn't punch out a window when you was human.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna do it when you was zombie now?
Me, I'm super strong.
Right? I'm on steroids, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, it's all stupid. I don't even want to go like that. It's just, what's it called? Then, in some sense, when it got popped, at first I was kind of a little excited. The zombie genre is finally going to get some respect, and get some attention and shit like that. Then I was like, wait, this is actually a bad thing, man.
Yeah, it was better when it was under the radar.
Under the radar cult following kind of deal, man. Now
just leave it George Romero.
Yeah.
Those guys, let them do it.
Right.
Now, if everyone else doing it, it's let's make World War Z.
And the book, World War Z, was actually pretty good.
Yeah, but didn't they make it PG-13 or something?
When it released, it was PG-13.
Okay, that right.
Which in the end, you know what? I don't mind PG-13. The thing what they need to do that with is honestly to finally decide, re-amp the fucking rating system again and decide what the fuck PG-13 is.
Yeah.
Because, you can make a good horror movie as PG-13.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to understand what the fuck PG-13 is. They did it back in the day. Back in the day, PG-13 here and there had fucking nudity. It didn't have a brief second. You saw a bitch boob or a fucking guy's ass, something like that. PG-13 had some mild language and shit. They had the number and stuff. But now it's everyone's trying to be so PC and shit like that. And they're just fucking insane out of their mind, man. And at the same time, too, they do it on purpose because in the end, they made PG-13 originally to fucking bank money and shit. And that's fine, That what's it called? The widen audience. Well, the teens who really are gonna go and watch this movie can't get in because it's rated R. Now we're losing the sales market. we'll make this class PG-13. Now they're old enough to go in and buy it and watch it by themselves, and they're still gonna get to watch like some gore and shit like that. Maybe not as intense as R, but just intense enough to where they're satisfied and they're not gonna draw away. That's what that's what originally the PG-13 concept was, because you had a lot of movies like during that time that were like rated R or unrated, and what's it called? They did good when they left the box office. They went to VHS or some shit, but they didn't do good in the box office because, like, you know, the people that would have wanted to were going to go see it, like teenagers from like 16 to fucking 17, weren't allowed in. You know. So that's why they made PG-13. Now it's like, nowadays it's like, man, they're fucking up a lot of movies because the rating systems, like, the people that do the rating system, they're just fucking fascist assholes. And you're taking, you know, they're fucking up movies that are potentially good, you know. And at the same time, the movie theaters are just as guilty too. They're also fucking up movies that were potentially good. So they're PG-13. And they blow them up with a bunch of attention, and then later on, when they're about to get released to home video, then they release the unrated version. You know, oh well, it was shit in the theaters, but here's the unrated version. Give us more of your money. Like, well, it's like, you know what, Dick? If it was like a good movie in general, I would have bought it anyway. Yeah. You know, even though it's not a horror movie, but like Deadpool. Yeah, I saw it like a shitload of time in the movie theaters. I liked it. When it came out on video, I bought it on DVD. Yeah, you know, hell, and even like what's it called? The last Day of the Dead. I liked it. You know, the movie and shit like that. Me and you liked the movie. And what did we do after it came out on DVD? We bought the fucking DVD. Yep. You know, I mean, granted, that movie was R. And then when it came out, it was unrated. Yeah. But, like, that was a different... You know, that was the critics... I mean, the rating system was being hard on George Romero. Yeah. You know? And they've kind of always done that with George Romero. So, yeah. But it's just that, you know? They really do need to make a reamp the rating system and finally go again and say, okay, this is what PG-13 is. This is what's not. And be done with it, you know? And honestly, in some sense, even though, like, I get it, you know, it's a business, you know, Hollywood's still a business, they're trying to make money and stuff like that, but, like, fucking A. At what cost are you gonna, like, make money at, man? Are you gonna, like, fuck up the whole entertainment value of it just because you're fucking greedy fucking whores? I mean... Yes. Yeah. Same thing with the video game industry. You gonna fucking be that greedy about it where you're fucking up the whole entertainment, you know, value of it? Yeah, let's charge $50, $60 for these games. Yeah. And then let's make them pay for other shit inside the game. Yeah, exactly. Just because, you know, we want more money. But I mean, at the same time, too, I mean, like, most gamers are lazy as shit now anyway. Oh, yeah. The modern gamers, they don't want to earn shit anymore. They just rather go buy shit, you know? And it's like, you know, whatever. Anything you want to add? You know, just real quick, did you ever play King's Quest? Which one's King's Quest? King's Quest was like, it was an old 80s... Was that the animated one? It wasn't animated, but it was like, it got animated more, like, in later ones. But it was like this, like, you would type in what you want your player to do. It was like an old, like, 80s, early 80s, shit, how to describe it? It's like, you would move your guy with a keyboard, but you would type him, like, say, pick up stick, or, did you ever, like, an Apple computer or anything? No. Okay. So, I don't remember anymore. Actually, I think we did, but... You know, you're talking about, like, gags and stuff in the games? The one gag I always remember in this one game, it was in King's Quest 2 or 3. There was this part like where you'd go in this cave, and this is witch's cave. You'd have to go in there to get something. Well, if you went at a certain time, what would happen was you'd see the Batmobile come out of nowhere, come into the cave. Batman would get out with Robin. They'd look around, get back in their Batmobile, and drive off. And it's like the funniest thing because we could never figure out why they put this in there. We always wanted to, like, go up to Batman and talk to him.
but like you would type it in and it'd be gone like quick.
Yeah.
And I just always like when you talk about gags, that's the first thing I remember was the Batman in that game. But like they had like King's Quest, Police Quest. It was pretty much all like
King's Quest, did it have that fucking knight on there?
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
It had a knight on there, but I think you're thinking of Dragon Quest.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one I'm drinking of.
Yeah. Because Dragon Quest did become like animated.
Yeah.
And like King's Quest, they eventually did make it more animated, but if I can find the video, I'm gonna put it on the page because it's absolutely hilarious. It's just nowhere the Batmobile comes out.
Batmobile.
Yeah. But on that, no, I got really nothing else to add.
All right.
So we'll go ahead and end this episode and talk to you next time. America!
Bitches.
This is Zombie Thuggin' Podcast, you cunts.